Welcome to Sky Broking Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult a financial advisor. Major data of this week has no major data and the events because of New Year holidays. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like, in line with tight ranges in currency markets and US bonds, gold was sidelined overnight. Overall, markets are closed for the National New Year holidays, which less impact of market. Fundamentally, this is a neutral news for precious metals, and technically speaking, gold may expect a range-bound trade in between 48,420 to 47,835 levels. Silver may expect a range-bound trade in between 62,875 to 61,795 levels. So these are this week's precious metals outlook. Now let's see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has a news like, the Omicron is not as bad as we thought. Trade continued to push oil markets higher overnight, with positive US data reinforcing that the theme that the momentum of US recovery continues and that the US consumer is alive and well and spending. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for crude oil, and technically speaking, last week we mentioned May took support 5,112, then recovery happened, and that was exactly happened. And this week, crude oil until close above 5,570, and it may expect a consolidation phase. Next is natural gas. It has a news like, natural gas production from the US's Marcellus and Utica shale place is forecast to cross the 42 billion cubic feet per day mark by 2025, according to the global data, assuming gas prices stay above 3.5 per $1 million British thermal units. Fundamentally, this is a slight positive news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas may expect a short covering rally up to 304.6 levels and until close below 271 ranges. Let's look into the base metals outlook. First is copper. It has a news like, in Shanghai Futures Exchange warehouses, copper stocks decreasing by 21.4%. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for copper, and technically speaking, copper may expect a positive bias with resistance of 772 ranges. Next is aluminum. It has a news like, the operating aluminum capacity is likely to shrink amid extending impacts of the heating season in North China. This is fundamentally a positive news for aluminum, and technically speaking, aluminum may expect a positive range-bound trade in between 233.5 to 222 ranges. Next is lead. It has a news like, in Shanghai Futures Exchange warehouses, lead inventories down by 12.6%. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for lead, and technically speaking, lead may expect a positive momentum trade ahead. Next is zinc. It has a news like, the fundamentals downstream has refrained from purchasing amid such a high price and the transactions were slack. This is fundamentally a negative news for zinc, and technically speaking, zinc may expect a profit booking until close above 293 levels on daily basis. Next is nickel. It has a news like, in Shanghai Futures Exchange warehouses, nickel stocks were up by 13.4%. Fundamentally, this is a negative news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may expect a consolidation phase trade. So these are this week's Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. For more market updates, join the Telegram channel and the YouTube channel. Thank you by Sky Broking.